Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It is Tuesday the 5th of September. I'm Nigel Croft. In this video we'll be looking at the charts on the CAC-40 index. What we'll see is that it's still in that downtrend that's been in place since the election in May. We are towards the upper boundary of that downtrend channel. However, the moving averages are negative and there's no upside momentum. Wait for a break before committing. Let's look at those charts. So here we have the daily on the CAC, and you can see that since the election, whatever day it was, 8th of May, we've been in this downtrend. And we're getting this continual pattern of lower highs and lower lows. At the moment, we are towards the upper boundary of that downtrend channel. However, we've got some negative influences as well. You can see just about the yellow line there. That's the 20-day moving average. And then above it, we've got the blue line, which is the 50-day. That blue line does represent the upper boundary of the downtrend channel. That's presently at 51.48.46. So a break above there would be good. Then a break above the 5200, which was the high of the 16th of August. That would then be the confirm that we've broken the trend. To the downside, you can see this uptrend in 200-day moving average. That did give support on the 29th of August, which was positive. And so that's the kind of the lower boundary of this downtrend, of course. But below there, the low of that 29th of August, about 5,000, would be the key level to the downside. Are we going to get an imminent break? It looks doubtful. If you look at the RSI, you can see it's just going sideways. It's not showing positive or negative momentum. It's not in an uptrend to show positive momentum. Likewise, it's not in a downtrend showing negative momentum. It's also virtually bang on 50, which is a neutral level. The present level's 50.01. So it's just not showing any momentum. And likewise, the MACD. Perhaps the short term has marginally gone above the long term, but it's not a buy signal yet. I think that would take a move up to the 50, above the 50-day, then would get the divergence on the short long on the MACD and the RSI ticking up to maybe 55, and then that could be the sign that momentum is returning. Moving on to the weekly chart. So here each candle represents 1 week's trade. You can see the downtrend. You can see that actually we've pulled back to support that was seen in April before we had the big move up on the election. The 50-week moving average will give support just below the 5,000 level. It's also quite good. The 200-week is moving upwards, but be aware that the 20-week, although it's still moving up, is going virtually sideways and will roll if the market does come off. So keep an eye on that. With regard momentum on this weekly, we are seeing slightly negative momentum, a downtrend on the RSI and the MACD, slightly indicative of negative momentum. Although the differential between the two there is narrowing, and in a week or two that will stop indicating negative momentum. Moving on to the short term. Here we have the 4-hour chart. So each candle represents 4 hours. The moving averages, you can see, are negative. They're all moving down and are all pushing and giving resistance to the market. The 20-day did move up towards the end of last week, but with yesterday's dip has started to move down again, and we're virtually trading against that at the moment. It was also negative on the where was that? The 11th of August, when the 20 crossed the 50, moving down. You can see that there's support at that 50-60 level dating back from the 11th of August as well. so that if the moving averages do push down, we would likely see the test initially the 50-80 and then the 50-60 support. On the RSI, it's trying to tick up. It's just gone back above 50 today, 50.67, but really this on the 4 hour we need to break above 51.40 for that to gain any traction, and likewise for the MACD to move into a positive picture. Looking at the support and resistances on the CAC. We've got the 50-day given resistance at 51.48.48, and then the 200 from the 4 hour at 51.86.86, with supports at the 20-day 51.07.91, and then that 200-day 50.50.22. That's been TA for Traders having a look at the CAC-40. Many thanks for watching the video. Just to clarify the key points, we're at an upper boundary of the downtrend. However, the daily moving average is still negative. There's no momentum in the market and we need to wait for a confirmed break. Please remember, these videos are for information only and are my opinions, and they're not meant as an investment recommendation. Thank you.